No, I wasn't planning on taking any antifungals. We've been leaving that stuff behind. Eat more berries? Yeah, that's next on my list. We're full and slaked at the moment, so... let's see. Temperature's still fine. Let's wear my gold watch just so I can see what time it is. We're not tired. I'm gonna let some time pass. Let's do that right up here. Alright, we're hungry. Grab up my berry supply. We no longer require this scaffolding. We reserve it for other uses. No, I can't eat the berries. I just get the we no longer require the scaffolding thing from the berries. Give me my backpack. Nope, won't let me eat the seeds either. Yeah, the Mycus one just says we are Mycus. Nothing else is listed in the mutations tree. That's the... Oh, it's the fruit now. I have to go straight for the fruit. I can't do the berries or the seeds. Alright, so this is what I need. So it gave me what I needed right here. So can I activate the... No, activating the seed consumes it. Alright, well, let's have some fruit. Up here. Eat. Fruit. You gain Mycus identity. Hey there, Mycus identity. We have synchronized our local physiology with that of the Mycus. Any spores we may encounter will not attempt to germinate inside the local system, and we may traverse Mycus biospheres easily, as native bioforms shift shape to accommodate us. Alright. I'm wondering if anytime I sleep, it's going to generate this. I'm betting that's what's going to happen. I'm going to go to sleep somewhere, and it's going to generate this little bed, and I'll have my food automatically every time. What you want to bet? I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to have to manually deal with the seeds and the berries. Could be wrong. We'll see. We're full and slaked again. I guess I have to take my time. So far, no body mutations, so I think I'm just going to put my stuff back on and not really worry about it. If it happens, it happens. Pretty much. Yeah. Do these things last forever? Yeah, they last forever as well. So let's let's throw this stuff back on. Okay, so we've got fruit, we've got berries, and we've got seeds. Like I said, I think I'm done with the seeds and the berries. We'll keep them around just for now. Close that up. I harvested everything from the local area there. Next time we sleep, we'll see if I wake up in a big puddle of fungal bed again with some more fruits available to me. I guess we're going to wait a little bit of time till dawn. We'll get moving again. Zombie spotted, really? Hey, Mr. Zombie. Where you going? Alright. Get the vehicle started up. So, well, officially we've completed the challenge, but I don't feel that we've actually explored the depths of the Mycus stuff yet, so we need to keep driving around doing some stuff while we continue to eat the fruits and see just what kind of mutation chain we get and what kind of changes it makes in us, so we can fully experience becoming one with the Mycus. So I need some kind of an alternative path or destination or thing. I'm thinking finding a lab and getting some CBMs installed would probably be the next stage. I don't have a need to do the fungus stuff anymore. I also have no fear of the fungus stuff. Uh-oh. Looks like Anonymous is back. I'm going to wait a sec because there's going to be a bunch of messages coming through. 5 Anonymous subs just landed, so make sure everybody say thank you to whoever dropped those for you. No, not going to the National Guard. That place is stupid. I don't even think I have it enabled. Alright. Thank you very much, whoever donated those. Appreciate it. Both on my behalf and on the viewers' behalf. Alright, so yeah, no, we're not going to do the National Guard, which I don't think I even have enabled. That place is silly. Let's keep driving, though. I still haven't found a decent lab that we can get into. We're still on the lookout. I still like to get my freezer thing completed just so I can mark it off my list. But we'll see what kind of trouble we get into. I've already recently done Strange Temples. I don't have any desire to try to get into the Hazardous Waste Sarcophagus because it's fairly incomplete and kind of silly as well. I wouldn't mind a Necropolis exploration with this character. I think he might have a decent shot at having some fun in the Necropolis. It would be better if we could find just a lab and get some anesthetic kits and get some CBMs installed. That would help quite a bit. Permanent base spot? Nah, I had a permanent base spot. The junkyard. Junkyard's awesome for a permanent base spot. That would have been my choice. But nah, the vehicle is pretty much everything I need. I haven't done a static base in forever. It's been a really, really long time since I bothered with a static base, so at some point I'll do one as kind of a challenge, but I'm going to have to think of some way to actually make it a challenge. Something like I've got a certain amount of time to get a base set up with defenses and everything, and then at the end of that time I have to summon up like 1,000 zombies into the area and then weather the storm. Then I have to fire a gun off or something to get their attention, and then I have to see if I can survive the horde. So I have some ideas for like that kind of a siege setup. So we'll see. We'll do something like that eventually. But yeah, we're done with the Mycus stuff, other than taking some time to consume some fruit every once in a while to see what kind of a fun adventure we go on with the Mycus chain. I have no idea what mutations I'm going to get. So I think we're just going to drive around for the moment. Yeah, I can. I am a fungal carrier now, so we can spread the Mycus throughout the world. Maybe I'll go visit a refugee center and convert a refugee center. We'll see if we can track down a refugee center and introduce some other local bioforms to the joy of becoming one with the Mycus. First, we got to find another road network where I can start traveling. I'm wondering, can I even... Actually, before we do that, stop driving. Can I even consume this food anymore? Hey there, 367 smoked meat. Am I allowed to eat you? You will not be able to finish it. Eat your smoked meat cold anyway. Sure. You eat it. I am full. Huh. Alright, yeah, let me consume it. I kind of felt like it wouldn't let me. Wonder if I'm going to throw it up again here in a little bit. Well, let's keep driving. Or if I need to do some more mutating before it becomes like a requirement that I eat just the fruit. Would make more sense to me that way. Black bear, groundhogs. Oh, there's a road. And hopefully it's not connected to a just a silly trailhead network. Kind of a weird looking lava rift. Any sulfur? Uh-oh. Yuck. Military outpost. Then we've got a ranch and an anthill next to it. A farmhouse and an anthill. Out of the way, bunny rabbit. Hey there, double-fenced military outpost. With bandits and raiders and captives. Huh. Yeah. Oh, I see a lab. I see a lab. There's a lab right there. Alright. I have no desire to do a military outpost. Gunfire is just too fickle, too easy to get yourself shot and killed. I'd probably, well, if I had decent rifle skill, I might give it a try. Because we've got high-end Rivtech guns and Barrett rifles and the chain gun, or the M2. Oh no, it is another ant lab. You're right. God dang it. Every lab I find has got an anthill right next to it, so it's all ruined, and the lines of sight for the turrets are going to cause me to not want to go there. Arrgh. That is so annoying. Well, we'll see if the road continues or if it dead ends at the lab. I think it dead ends. Yeah, it does dead end. And I may or may not be able to get to the other side of that farm to get to the road out. It's kind of a weird road arrangement. Hello, lots and lots of ants. Nope, not going to be able to squeeze through that gap. Actually, I might if I take out the winch for the door there. Maybe? Nah, I won't be able to get between those buildings, and I won't be able to get through those trees. This is not looking good. Why, oh why, did there have to be an anthill next to the lab yet again? I'm not even going to bother. Too dangerous. We're going to have to go do some long driving to get out of this big old cul-de-sac we're in again. I'm not liking the looks of trying to go up and around this way, because this is going to be all forest around this trailhead section. This, again, also doesn't hold out much hope for me to actually connect to anything. And eventually goes towards the area we were in a long time ago. Well, we'll give it a try. It's the best of some bad options there. Ah, we got quite a ways to go still. I need to be out of the car doing some physical activity, like pickaxing my way into buildings so I can get my hunger built up again. So I can keep eating my yummy, yummy fruit. Whoops, overextended, and there's an acid anthill. Ants. At least we got the fungal portion just about completed. It's kind of funny that I'm just really waiting for my hunger meter to settle down so I can take some more fruit and see what kind of mutation chain we get. Alright, big old road network, yay. That's probably going to connect up to there eventually. Might be something interesting in between. Well, look, let's go south first. Oh, scientist. Hey there, zombie scientist. Oh, 2 scientists. 3 scientists, wow. Is that a fusion something or other I see in the ground? Apparently not. What did I see on the ground over there? What am I looking at here? Nano Fabricator Template H&K G80 Railgun. What the holy hell is that? I have never seen that before. Huh. Alright. Well, let's just run some scientists over real quick. Hey there, scientists. Whoops, I want to run the moose over. Alright, guess we're gonna have to shoot these guys. Nah, I got no reason to kill the moose. Go on your way, Mr. Moose. Yeah, kill that zombie dog. Stop driving. Oh, now Mr. Moose is gonna come mess with me. Alright. Really, Mr. Moose? You want some of this? Didn't think so. Copper wire's okay. Don't care about the rest of that. 7 a.m. Sure. More zombies coming. Failed on both bionics. Come on, zombies. Supposedly you can't see me, but as soon as I dissect, are you gonna run right at me like usual? No. Enhanced memory banks. Alright, not bad. Not that I'll likely ever get to a point where that's something I'll care about installing, but whatever. So what is this? A state-of-the-art optical storage system. This small slate of transparent glass holds, inscribed as a miniature pattern, the instructions required to create an item through a nanofabricator. What the hell is this? Have you ever seen one of these before? I don't know if it's just stupidly rare after my 3,000 or so hours of Cataclysm, or if it's some brand new item put in a recent update that is also fairly rare. I'm not sure which it might be. Yeah, we got a bunch of ID cards. Uncanny dodge. Huh. Well, that was a pretty interesting stop. Uncanny dodge, memory banks, power storage. And do I, like, read that item, or what do I do with it? How do I actually use it? I try the activate menu, nothing comes up. Lists as a spare part. I can't do anything interesting by activating it. So apparently I have to combine... I assume I have to find a nano fabricator, which is probably a rare item in one of the lab finales. have the nanofabricator template, and then I guess maybe it'll show me the recipe then and I'll know what materials I need? Or does the nanofabricator make it out of this template? It just uses its base components it has in storage to assemble this with the template? So I can get an H&K G80 railgun? Alright, so yeah, usable in a lab finale. Alright. Well, we're kind of hunting for lab finales, so maybe we'll get to use it. We'll drop that into the could be interesting pile of stuff we're carrying around. Let's get rid of the rollerblades for now. I think we're back down to my normal travel trim. Close that up. We're hungry and thirsty. You know what time it is then. Time to have another Mycus fruit. Where are you, Mycus fruit? I need to carry some with me so I don't have to keep looking through that list. Give me all those. How much do they weigh? 10.5. Wow, those things are heavy. Not much volume, but 10 weight? Really? That's awful heavy for the volume accountability there. Alright, let's have a Mycus fruit. 685 calories and 80 quench. 30 joy. Good stuff. We gained a mutation called Mycus Flesh. Alright, Mycus Flesh, what do you do? We have begun adapting local physiology to Mycus physical structure, greatly reducing wet effects. Alright. I already had no wet effects from my clothing, but fine. Another stage complete. Where are we at? Got a mass grave, don't care. Go ahead and get moving again. And another lab. Please, please, please have no anthill nearby. Please, 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 please. I don't see an anthill anywhere nearby that should be intersecting it, so yippee! Nice isolated lab. Now we'll look and it'll be an ice lab. So hopefully Mycus get, like, cold immunity. Park right there. It's perfect. I hear zombies, shockbots, good old skitterbots, and scientists, and manhacks. I don't have my resist electricity or CBM. No particular reason for me to mess with these at the moment. Broken cyborg. Alright, you guys done playing with the skitterbot? Nope. Skitterbot's going to shock me in the heart. Let's get the anti-skitterbot device out. Probably shoot the side of the wall here, but yep, we got it. Cool. Okay, don't care. Another power storage. Basically another plutonium piece. Let's go find out if we got an ice lab. Temperature on my torso is 1. Temperature on my torso is 0. It is not an ice lab. And we are in a, this is the corridor for the apartment complex, right? Yep, apartment complex. Alright. That's pretty handy, actually. So we'll have all the things for setting up to sleep and so on. We got light, if we do set up here to do anything for an extended period of time. Pretty handy. Get our stamina back. Okay, let's pop back outside for a sec. Plus we've got lights in here. Lots of lights. Alright. Well, we have a lab. We have pretty much what I was hoping to get. That's one of the better starting locations for a lab setup. Yep, correct. The Broken Cyborgs only have a chance for a single power storage CBM Mark 1. There's nothing else they can ever drop, and a large percentage of the time that one power storage is broken, so I'm already swimming in power storage CBMs. The only thing I'll use them for is to disassemble for plutonium, and I've already got like 20, and I'm going to just keep stacking them up with no real use for them, so not really a reason for me to keep grabbing them. We're up to 19 power storage CBMs. That's 19 doses of plutonium, and I already had 5 or 6 that I had found laying around, so... We do have the Power Armor Mark II interface, though, and that's also 5 plutonium cells if I don't actually use it for anything. Again, I don't know if the Mycus is going to be mutating me, so I wouldn't be able to wear power armor if we do locate any. I gotta think about how we're going to approach this lab, though. We're pretty well geared up for it in head armor. Might be able to sustain a few bullets to the face, given this head protection. So 3 points, 12 points, and 30/42 points. So that's what, 30, 42, 45 protection from bash, and 42, 54, 57 points from cut. That's pretty good, but it's the torso protection that I don't have the ability to withstand anywhere remotely near that amount currently. Just the chainmail and survivor suits only, what, 20 to 24? Yeah, we're looking at about 24 to 26 protection on the torso, which will help at range, but an up-close burst from a turret would probably still drop us with that. So I either have to encumber up even further to try to make sure I protect against that, which, what would it let me wear currently? I do have a Kevlar vest I could throw on. That'd be another 816. I'm not real worried about my combat capability in here. Things I find that I'm going to fight are either going to be totally inconsequential, so therefore I don't care what my encumbrance is, or they're going to be things I'm going to want to down with my rifle, so I, again, don't really care. Maybe I'll do that. We'll throw the Kevlar vest on. That's going to get us up to, what? That adds another 8 and 16 with no mods to it. The Mycus line doesn't have things like tentacles or any body mutations that would prevent wearing of hard armor. I've never done the Mycus line, so I don't know what to expect in regards to the mutations I'm going to get. If it doesn't, that's great. We can go full-on cyborg power armor if we manage to come across some. We've been hauling around some pretty interesting stuff that I really haven't put to use. I mean... You can see the only weapons I've got in the vehicle are some pretty high-end esoteric weapons for the most part. I never bothered picking up much of the low-level stuff because I knew I was going to be grabbing this stuff pretty quickly. We've got plenty of ammo for either the sniper rifle, the Barrett, or my M2. We've got fuel for the flamethrower. Plenty of ammo for the Rivtech guns. 150, 250, I don't know, I lost track. There's even more. What I don't have is any computer skill. What I should do is just set up and do a long reading session. I'm also not sure what's going to happen when I sleep. I'd better sleep up here first to see what's going to happen with my fungal growth situation. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some items out of the vehicle. Actually, no, it's not. Is there a need? Yeah, I'd like to be out of line of sight. So yeah, I'll pull some books and the fruit out of here. And we'll just go sit in one of these rooms and do some reading and eating of the fruit, see what happens to us. Because I want to get my computers and electronics skill up if I'm going into a lab. It'll help simplify things a bit. Hey, we can go to Tailoring 8 with that one book we brought back. And we still don't have a gap for the level 3 to 4 electronics. I think there's something I can craft to bridge that gap when we get to it. And then electronics, with the augmentative tech, we can keep reading. That'll get us up to like 7 or so, I think. Which will get us the last couple things we might need to be looking for. I'd also like to get the rifles, so yep, that's the plan. That will spin by some real-world time. Food I don't think will be a problem, because I think that the fruit is just going to keep appearing. But I want to test it in various environments, like out on the ground versus on concrete in a building, and see if I get the fungal growth and the fruit every single time, or if it makes a difference where I go to sleep. Yeah, so let's grab some more carry capacity. We'll throw on the duffel bag. And bring this up. Show me here. Alright, I'm going to want pretty much everything I can't currently read. Or I can learn from, that is. Alright, everything else, this is all useless to me now, for the most part. Well, also, I've got the fruit with me already. So that's books and fruit. I don't have a lights. I got all the light I need, actually. I don't need to worry about that. Let's grab the blindfold, blanket, and pillow. And I'm not sure if thirst is going to be a problem with the hydration that the fruit provides. We'll find out. Close this up, and we'll just go hang out up here, in this room, I guess. I'm overweight by a goodly amount. We'll just drop the books. That might take care of the problem. Yep. Okay, let's pass some game time. This should go pretty quick. Given the situation, electronics, go for it. Done. Next up, computers. So my intelligence is 13. Is that because I'm elated? Yeah, I'm getting +1 off of the elated status. 12 base now. Alright. Keep going there. Oh, we're already done with that one as well. Next up, let's do electronics again. I want to get really hungry and thirsty and see just how well these fruits take care of my hunger and thirst problem. Alright, done with that book. This is going to go really fast. Let's do rifles next. We are tired. Wondering when Dead Tired's going to hit. That one took a little while longer. Famished. Alright, time for some fruit. So, we are famished and very thirsty. We're going to eat one fruit. We gain, Mycus feeder. That might change things. Let's go take a look. We have streamlined our nutritional requirements. We rely on the Mycus for sustenance. As it relies on us, we may locate sources of sustenance within close proximity of Mycus core towers and in forested areas that the Mycus has grown into. So, am I going to have to figure out how to plant these Mycus things? I haven't tried to sleep yet to see if it springs up around me. And we're still very hungry, very thirsty. So we'll have another fruit. Oh, now we can't eat all... Oh, I can't take medicines either. Well, that simplifies things. Alright, yeah, we can't even take any of this stuff. Now we're starting to get into the serious Mycus changes. Alright, let's have another fruit. Nothing changed that time. We'll have another fruit. Nothing changed that time. We're hungry and slaked now. Can I still drink water? Because if those two things are tied together, that seems like a rough balancing act. Nope, I can't even drink water. Huh. How do you balance your hunger and thirst when you can't... You have two different bars and you can't handle them equally. Well, alright, let's drop all that stuff since I can't use it anymore. We're hungry, thirsty, and tired. Let's have another fruit. 80 quench, 685. And again, nothing changed, but we're full and slaked. Alright, well, seems to be working okay in regards to that. I guess I won't worry about it too much as long as I can keep getting fruit generated. I think for this first thing I'm going to sleep out here on the grass. So let's not be carrying the duffel bag when I do this in case I get bothered. Alright, we're down to my combat gear and that one book. Alright, test number 1. We're going to sleep out here in the grass. Tossing and turning, tossing and turning. It says I'm tired. But I can't sleep on the grass, apparently. I was carrying my pillow and my blanket with me, wasn't I? I was. Alright, let's try this again. Now I don't want to do it out here because it's daylight and it's easier for things to see me and come mess with me. Alright, I guess we're going to do our first experiment in here then. Let's smash this one, close this up, and just try to sleep right here. Drop. Blanket. And pillow. Alright, we fell asleep. Let's see what happens. Are we going to have, we are one with the Mycus dreams or anything? Oh, our colonists are limitless. We shall adapt. Non-Mycus sometimes reject the Marloss. Our colonial efforts flourish with broad-minded guidance. Alright, we woke up. Let's take off the thing and see if we grew any Mycus around us. Oh, never mind. No, it did not. So, nothing grew around us like it did the first time. Mycus, you think Mycus mutations have a cooldown? Didn't I gain 2 in a row real quick? Didn't I gain... I thought I gained 2 in a row. Maybe it's timed. I'm not sure. Yeah, I was gonna try to sleep outside, but it wasn't real convenient. We'll do our next attempt outside when it's dark. But let's have another fruit. We're down to 8. So stats are good. Still didn't get anything effectively. There's 3 more fruit, and I haven't seen another change in our mutation list. We're full and slaked, but I'm also down to just a few fruit, so... I got 5 fruit left. I mean, we're not far from that, that fungal tower. I mean, I could make a run back up there to grab some more. Which I think might be a good idea until I figure this out. Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to spread Mycus myself after I ate that very first fruit. It had the fungal bed spread out underneath me, and the bushes were right there next to me. So, I want to give one more sleep period a try out on the actual ground instead of inside on concrete like this, and see if that happens. If not, we're going to have to make a trip out to the tower. I got enough fruit for one more day at least, and we know where the tower's at. It's close, so I'm not going to starve or anything like that. So... I think we'll just do another session of reading, and hope the timing works out. It's already almost 8 p.m. I can't force myself to sleep with cough syrup anymore, because it won't let me ingest it. Oh, I look at chat plenty times. I don't know about the timing on the fruit, though. All right, let's keep reading. Work on rifles some more. Done with that book. Next up. Am I going to use piercing weapons? I'm not sure I'm going to. Everything else set now is going to take a long time. I don't really need more fab. Cooking is not going to get me much. I can't eat anything with it. I can't do any other mutation lines now, so I'm not sure what I would gain by doing cooking. Tailoring, I'm in pretty much what I'm going to be finishing in most likely. That's a maybe, so I think we need to see if we can get the electronics gapped. And we're also stuck on first aid, aren't we? So we're at first aid 3. I'd need to get 4 and up to 5 in order to get first aid to another level of book. I'm pretty sure Bolt Driver is book specific. I'm not sure if I picked up a book that's going to give me access to the recipe. I don't think I've got it. So none of the books sitting here next to me have got it. Oh, I'm not bothered by spoilers in Cataclysm. Feel free, spoil away. I care in RimWorld, where I'm a brand new player. I don't care in Cataclysm. Cataclysm, I know so much about the game, I'm more shocked than I am anything when there's something I haven't dealt with yet. There's still a few things I haven't bothered to test out or work with, but yeah. So it's the 3 marksmanship that's preventing me, probably. I haven't done much gunfire. Yeah, I'm at 0 marksmanship. So marksmanship is what's probably preventing the Bolt Driver. I'm using the Rivtech rifle more now, so we'll just try to keep doing that and get our marksmanship skill up. Shouldn't take too terribly long to get up to 3. And/or I should use a junk throwaway caliber gun and ammo, so I don't waste my Rivtech bullets. But yeah, I'm not sure any of the rest of these books we can currently do are going to really do much for me. Let's see if we can bridge that gap for electronics. That's the one I'm interested in currently. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff back up again. Midnight. Okay, well, if I can't eat any of that other food anymore, I might as well get it out of the car. No reason to have it sitting around. Oops. Not the car frame. Put it on the ground, please. I want to keep anything related to Marlos temporarily. Did I already grab the seed? No, seed's in a different category. All the rest of this food stuff. See ya, 366 smoked meat. I didn't think we would get below 300, and pretty much that's what happened. I don't think I can take any of the drugs, but I want to test that before I just toss them all out. And I don't need any of these books that are gray anymore. Alright, so next we'll do there to, oh, put it up there, I guess. Alright, get that stuff out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. And so, fruit and berry, pretty much the only things on the list. I can't take any other meds. I can't eat the bleach or the ammonia. Are there other needs for this stuff? Hey, I can't use bandages? Wow, that's something I hadn't considered. I can't use bandages any longer. They're simplifying my life. I'm liking this Marlost stuff. If you have a problem with being a pack rat, just go Mycus. That'll cure you. If I hit activate, well, it is still listing some of the stuff. I'm wondering if it would actually do it. So eat and activate are done off of different things. So, all right. We won't get rid of all the medical stuff for now. We'll leave all that just in case. Doesn't take up much space anyway. Alright, we're hungry and thirsty. It's nighttime. We're not tired. Not gonna be tired anytime soon. Let's close the door, turn the light on. I've set aisle lights in here. This is going to track zombies. I don't really care. And let's see if we can bridge that electronics gap. That one's not too bad, but 2 rags, 2 heating elements. How many could I do? 4 of them currently, and I'm missing what? Heating elements. I could probably make heating elements and or go get some from the ovens in the little area just below me. Anything else that's simpler, though? Coffee maker. Want something with the least number of obscure parts as possible. Micromotors. Solder, scrap, copper wire. There we go. Micromotor will do it. Time to complete 20 minutes. Anything faster than that? 15 minutes? Similar stuff? Nope. I think that's pretty much the choice. 20 minutes, 21 minutes. Micro... What's changing? Plastic versus electronic scrap? I think that one's actually best. What am I running out of? Plastic chunks. Those are pretty easy to get a hold of. Alright, I should be able to do it with this. So, micromotor. Focus is good. Yeah, let's get it done. 140 focus. We'll do 10 to start with. And that got us to electronics 96%. Missed it just barely. Alright, electronics 4 is done. And we're tired again. Yay, we can test it. 4:30 a.m. We're going to be sleeping out in the light, but oh well. We'll survive it. Drop. Let's see, do we pick anything up? I need to blindfold. I'm going to need to grab my blanket and pillow again. I don't need all these silly micromotors. Plenty of battery power. Alright, blanket and pillow are down. Let's get rid of the duffel bag in case we get attacked. And see if we can sleep. Oops, wear blindfold and see if we can sleep. Yep, fall asleep. Cool. We'll see if anything happens. If nothing happens, we're going to make the trek back to the tower. Non-Mycus sometimes reject the Marlost. That's the same dream. Oh, Mycus Provenance. We gained a mutation. I didn't eat anything, so I wonder if they're just on a timer. Famished and dehydrated. What does Mycus Provenance do? Local spore sacs and blossoms have merged into a single symbiotic form. Acting as one, they germinate together to cement rapid growth across a large area according to local guidance. The Mycus must grow. Alright, take off. Blindfold. Well, I still don't see any spores nearby. Ah, so it's an activatable. Alright, examine that. That doesn't really say anything. Alright, so 10 RU. That's the, what, hunger and thirst mechanic, I believe? Let's take, let's eat another fruit first, and then we'll do that. Eat a couple of them, actually. I like how every time I start eating this fruit, I get all the bonuses because we become joyful and then elated the more of the fruit we eat. Oh, yeah. Speed +3, but we're also... It's not saying it here, but, I mean, we're gaining a point, 2 points, 2 points. That is significant. That is some heavy-duty bonuses. Alright, let's activate and see what this does. We'll move away a little bit. There we go. So if I move up here to trees and such, let's do it right over here. Fungal shrubs, spore clouds. Alright. I'm going to bet if I get this started, then when I come back out and I sleep up here, I'm going to get some benefits from sleeping on the spore. And these things might start blooming over time. So, I'm going to keep firing some of these off. I might make one more trip back up to get one more load of fruit, just in case, to make sure that this gets moving and starts spreading pretty good. Go and inject a blackberry bush. Alright. What do we got? That's just shrubbery. That's blackberry, right? Yep, that's blackberry. No, didn't seem to take that time. Yeah, got that little bit. It'll grow. All I gotta do is let time pass. Now that this has started and the spores are kind of out and about, I think it's just gonna keep growing. So, we'll do it a few more times. Oops. No, look at that. Look at that. I think that's what we needed right there. Fungal Blossom. Friendly Fungal Blossom. Appears to emit finer spores than typical fungal emissions. I'm not sure what might have been in that space prior. And we've got a fungal sporling. These, I think, move. Yep, moves about faster than the larger fungaloids. So now we should have a firm fungal presence actually taking root. Now the only problem is it's not going to do anything while I'm downstairs in the lab. So I'm going to have to spend some time up here. I am still going to make one more trip to the fungal tower. Let's do that. That way I make sure I've got some fruit available. Because I'm down to what, 2? Yeah, I'm down to 2. So we'll make one further trip to the fungal tower, scoop up some more fruit. Come back, we'll let this grow, and I think we'll be okay once... Oh. Now there's 2 of them up there. Now there's 3. Alright, I guess that's taken off now. Let's just let some time pass and see what happens. I guess we'll have our fruit. Oh yeah, love letting time pass in a fungal area. Okay, welcome to the Mycus. We are 1. Oh, there we go! Harvest! Yay! Mycus fruit. Alright, we're safe. Now it's going crazy. We're up to 21. Wow, that one's got even more on it, and I could harvest immediately. Look at these things, just sprout. Alright, we're good. Let's have some more. There we go. Max bonuses, full slaked. So we haven't gotten a change here yet. I don't think it's tied now to the eating of the fruits. It seems like it's just either timer based or something. Or random chance each day. So. Alright, so that's going to take over the forest there. I'm just going to leave my blanket and pillow out here, I guess. We'll grab up the duffel bag. Let's see. I got a boatload of fruit. Drop most of that in there. We'll keep 6 of them, I guess, with me. Alright, we bridged the gap so we can read that other electronics book. That'll open up a few possibilities. So I need augmentative tech, and I think that's the only one I care about. I don't think I'm going to have much luck bridging the levels 3 to 5 in first aid. Cooking, low first aid, cooking. Yeah. Nothing I can really do to bridge first aid this way. We'll just have to hope we get the intermediate book for that to increase our chance of getting CBMs, although we're already so deep into the pile of CBMs that I would like to install that it's kind of irrelevant. Getting more of them isn't really going to change much. Okay. No, I left the blanket and pillow up there on purpose. I'm going to try to sleep on the fungal bed next time we have to sleep. So, it's there for a reason. Let's see. We're going to drop... Actually, we'll drop it over here just so I remember it. It's around. Actually, we'll take it in with us. Oh, my mask is actually getting a little low on charge. Wonder if that's because it was protecting me from the fungus area. Alright, well, my list got a lot shorter since I don't have all the medical stuff with me. I'm going to try to take an Adderall and see if it actually affects me or not. I don't think I'm susceptible to bites and antibiotics and stuff. I think I'm immune to that stuff now.